Hey guys, I just want to do a quick self-critique of the pack that I've kind of been making and selling. I've sold about 10 of packs very similar to this, not exactly the same. But here goes. This is a 10 1/4 ounce pack. The ones I've sold have been similar, about 9.5 to 11 ounces. I started using Dynamigrid in place of this nylon here, just for looks, and this green stuff I had some durability problems with it. We'll get into that. This is made of LX07 for the main body. It's a dimension polyant fabric, same people who make X-Pack, if you know what that is. And it's 70 denier nylon base with a proprietary polyester coating on the outside. That's the gray and black heather that you see on the outside. And then this is a gray nylon ripstop, 70 denier. So for reference, Gossamer Gear Kumo's body is the same denier nylon as this. It's not made by the same people, but that's roughly how thick this nylon is. I put 2 snaps at the top for the roll top, no clip or anything. Just kind of fold it over and roll. When I first made this, I didn't even have the snaps, and it worked out fine. Just kind of tuck it. The mesh is the famous 1209C Lycra. I got it from Quest Outfitters. I don't know where they buy it. Same stuff a lot of people use. It's got one tiny hole in it right there. Sorry, it's not showing. It's got one tiny hole in it from abuse. And like I said, the side pocket hasn't, maybe it's this one. I did some off-trail bushwhacking through some pretty thick Palo Verde and mesquite trees in Arizona, and got some holes in the side pockets. The light skin doesn't have any holes in it, and so far it's holding up well. It really doesn't instill a whole lot of confidence when you first feel it. It feels like it's just going to rip and shred, but it's proved itself so far. This pack has about 115 miles on it, and that's several trips, and so far the straps haven't pulled out. I've had anywhere from 8 to 20 pounds in this pack, and it's been a pretty comfortable ride, and it hasn't fallen apart just yet. The shoulder strap pockets, I think I did a really good job on these. They fit a good amount of stuff, and I got the sternum strap underneath. The one thing about this pack and the ones that I've sold, the webbing I used is not the highest quality stuff, and I'm working on finding a better supplier for this. But it's polypropylene webbing, it's not nylon. It's really toothy and loose, and it kind of frays a little bit, and it's got a whole lot of flex in it. The people I sold packs to, they probably didn't even notice, but this stuff's not the best. And the top strap on this pack and the first 3 that I sold to anyone, I used this 1/2-inch top strap, and it's just a little too thin. Just mainly the buckle is the problem. If you went to pick up this pack by the top strap, the buckle sometimes kind of pops itself open. So another thing that just doesn't instill a lot of confidence. There's a hollow loop that you could pick it up by, but if you were to pick it up by that, you might break it, so I don't know. Another thing, this yellow cording that I got and I've been using, it's not the best with these line locks. It's kind of loose, and if you don't have them pulled tight, they don't really hold well, just because the line is not very stiff, and it's a little bit too thin. So that's another criticism. These aren't for compression. They're really just to keep, if you had a stick or a trekking pole in here, it's just to keep that up, and also for looks. Another thing a little worried about on this pack, but probably shouldn't be, is these little tabs. So I sold a pack to someone who is using a sleeping pad on the bottom of this, and I don't know, I just feel like these might pull out. So far so good, and they're in there, but that's one of the things I've kind of been worried about. Yeah, anyways, 10-ounce pack, perfect for weekend trips. I wish I had more time to make these. I recently just had a shift in work, and I've been working a lot more hours, and so I haven't had a whole lot of time to devote to Superstition like I want to. But within the next year, hopefully having a career shift, and I will be going full-time with the gear production. So 2019 in the fall, I'll be looking out for gear from me. I'm really excited to get started with full-time entrepreneurship. And yeah, if you have any questions about this pack, let me know. The genesis of this pack was this running vest style strap pack. Self-critique of this one really quick. It's made for my wife, so the torso length is only 16 inches, and I'm about 6'1", so it's a little short on me. The straps came out really pretty nice. If I were to do it again, I would not use a laminate for the upper here. One, it doesn't let any air breathe through the mesh. And then two, it kind of folds over on itself if you have it loaded, and it's just not the best material to use for that part of the strap. Other than that, you could fit like a full 1.5 pounds of food in this pocket right here. It's huge, it's got a ton of room. You know, you put whatever you want in there. And then cell phone fits perfectly in this pocket right here. Fit a full 1/2 liter sports drink bottle right there, and then headphones, chapstick, whatever else you want in this pocket. And then you got full accessibility. You don't even have to reach back. You can just leave all your stuff up front, even your water. So that's really good if you want to do like a faster style hiking. If you're moving down or uphill pretty quickly and you need your pack pretty secure on your body. This pack, I had like a kind of a V shape here with the pull, and then I used Dyneema for the pockets. Another quick note about these packs, and I've kind of experimented with both ways. So there's elastic that you need at the top of these top straps, or the top of these pockets rather. You need some elastic there to keep the bottles or whatever you put in this pocket in. So there's two methods of doing it. You can do it this way where the elastic is kind of inside the hem, or you can fold the elastic over on the outside. And this way looks better in my opinion, but this way is probably more durable and a little bit more reliable. You're a lot less likely to just rip the fabric when you pull this with this method than you are with this method. And also the elastic, it's just held on there on this pack with one single stitch. So I started double stitching these just for extra security, and I'd rather not have to do that. I'd rather just do a hem, run some elastic through it, and then have the elastic protected by the fabric and not just be out and exposed. So just another quick note, something to think about when you're shopping. I think this way is probably the better way scientifically, but not aesthetically. So another thing to think about. And then I'm working to get better, trying to find better name brand tags. If you own one of these packs, if you're one of the lucky 10, the 7 is for good luck, because you got to be a little superstitious. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. And like I said, hopefully get going with Superstition here soon.